Evening on this April Friday night. Right now I'm just going to be putting away my signed Twins cards away in the pages. As you can see, most of these are pretty well autographed by the actual players. And Kirby Puckett, who's dead, can't sign it, obviously. Anyway, before I do, have any of you ever eaten at a Red Robin? I did for the first time today. It was good. The burger I had was like the Smoky Jack Tavern with barbecue sauce in it and pepper jack cheese. That was one good frickin' burger. And there was this girl sitting not too far from us at the table at the other end. Yeah, I was kind of looking at her a little bit here and there, and when we were getting ready to leave, of course, her boyfriend sits on his chair, his arm here, you know, he's looking back, kind of like, you know, he's got his arm on the chair, you know, he's just looking at me like, just giving me a look. I should have walked up to him and said, "What are you staring at, you son of a bitch?" I wonder if eyeballing his girl has something to do with it, or if he's just one of those people that likes to stare at people because they're an asshole. I thought it was pretty funny either way. When I left, you know, if he was watching me through the window, I just happened to do a little oh. It really amazes me, you guys, what kind of guys most girls go out with. You know, like J-Lo and A-Rod. And a lot of times, you know, these girls date guys and they end up dead. So, basically, I don't understand this. I'm 35 years old. I have no girlfriend yet, believe it or not. I guess it all goes back to high school because most of those girls in school gave me the impression like, oh, you're not allowed to have a girlfriend, Dan, because most of us, we like our jocks. And yet, one of my best friends, her senior year, went to prom with the high school quarterback from my class, and that made me sick to my stomach. God, I thought I would never see that day. Oh, it was disgusting, let me tell you. But the point is, I never had a girlfriend. It's like, am I an embarrassment to you? Would you feel embarrassed to be seen with me? And may I ask why? That's what I always wanted to ask that friend of mine. Let me guess, the reason why you don't want to go out with me is because you're afraid I'd embarrass you. People would laugh at you and say, oh, you can do better than Dan. Yep, that's probably a lot of it. Then she likes screwing older guys anyway. But yet, I still don't understand what the hell was so special about the high school quarterback. Hell, even my dick could kick his ass any day of the week. Going back to elementary, even my dick could have kicked his ass any day of the week. Like I said, I think he was kind of a pussy anyway. Well, most jocks are pussies anyway. And that's apparently what girls liked in our class. And then when I was in high school, I was like, gee, none of these girls are really my type. And once I started watching porn, oh, I could really relate to all of those girls and the ones that you see on Only Tees and all the girls that you see like models and Only Sites and those Brazzers, Naughty America, Twisties. You got Vivid, which Sunny, the former WWE diva, is now a part of. Anyone ever see Sunny Side Up? I've seen previews of her. Oh, those. You should look that up sometime if you know who WWE diva Sunny Tammy Lynn Stitch is. She's a porn star now. There's a lot of those, porn, adult places like Peach DVD, and believe me, I've seen a lot. Wicked, DFF from the UK, and 21 Sextory, and all those sites. What I'm trying to say is that I guess I can really relate to those kind of girls more than the ones I could relate to in high school. Oh, sorry, Dan. I think it's best we just stay friends, Yep, 99% of the time that was the answer that I got. Oh, I think we should just be friends. It's like, why don't you just tell me flat out, sorry, Dan, I don't want to go out with you. You're a stupid jerk. You could have just said that to me and I would have been fine with it, and then I would have thought, okay, now I know not to hit on her anymore. Those bitches, I tell ya. Did I hesitate when I said bitches? Those bitches, I tell ya. That's how it was too in high school. Oh, sorry, Dan, we're just friends. And I thought, yep, screw it. I guess that's why I don't have a girlfriend. Yet they all think that they're too cool for me. And then when they wind up, seriously injured or dead, it's like, well, there's nothing I could have done about it. You didn't want to go out with me. And now, well, you end up dead. That just irritates me that just about any girl, goes out with the wrong guy and they end up whatever. Well, and they say it's all part of God's plan. Well, I always thought God wanted to see us happy. Maybe I'm living on the wrong planet because a lot of times I think God doesn't want me to be happy. I think that a lot. God has given everyone talents. Hell, the only talents God has given me are looking at girls, taking pictures of girls, doing my own DVD videos. He allowed me to be a crappy driver. Remember when I had my license, I was suspended practically my first part of my senior year without a driver's license because of way too many tickets, one accident after another. Yep, I have some talents. Drinking beer, car accident after car accident, taking pictures of girls, chasing girls, looking at girls, watching adult videos, wishing I could be an adult video, making my own line of DVDs like I am now, my own line of videos, spending my money on baseball cards and sorting them, selling golf balls, looking for golf balls. That's why I got skin rash all over the place, because now I find out that I'm allergic to some sprays that these farmers put in their fields or in the ditches to kill off the weeds. Yep, some talents I have, let me tell you. One talent we all know that I don't have and that's the ability to play the guitar. That's why I haven't played in about 2 years. Everything sounds the same. If I spent more time on the guitar, I have less time to make videos and less time to look at girls and less time to chase girls. It's the life. You have to make sacrifices, I guess. Oh, I tell you, I could just sit here and tell stories. That's a talent. My classic stories, let me tell you. Most of them are all true anyway. Let me ask you something, and I'm serious, because I'm not afraid to hold anything back. How many of you guys ever walked up to a family relative, and this is no bullshit, I can still picture my cousin Alex sitting in the chair downstairs laughing his ass off when I walked up the stairs, buck naked, wearing nothing but a necktie, and I had a pop in my hand, and this was Angel's idea, and Alex was, laughing his ass off. My brother was here obviously too, and they were just encouraging me to do this. and this is a legend story if you knew who the girl was. She was a distant relative of mine. She was in my brother's and Alex's class, and they, wanted me to walk up to her and say, "You want this or you want this?" And she comes running down the stairs, screaming her head off. And I can't blame her for not wanting to come back in this house after that. Oh, hell, the whole high school knew that story. And if it wasn't for her and that girl that went to high school with our high school quarterback, years ago, encouraging me when I was a kid to be funny and hilarious, if it wasn't for those two and some friends of mine always encouraging me when I used to play the guitar and this and this and this, I wouldn't be where I'm at today with these videos. I'm serious. It all goes back to being, 7, 8 years old. And that's why I do what I do. If it wasn't for those people.